Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I'm Gypsy Girl, here to give you another elemental reading for the month of July for Earth elements. I do thank you for showing up, and your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Your comments are most welcome. Anywhere you have earth element in your chart qualifies you for this reading. Of course, you check with your birth chart, the houses, the signs, where you have planets. If it's in earth signs, then definitely you'll be affected. Doesn't matter if you're an ascendant, rising, sun, Venus, moon, anywhere in your chart that you have earth element. These messages are for you. Take what resonates. Closing off a cycle. Ending up of imbalance. It is the 4th of July that I'm doing all of the element reads, so I may reference the lesson of the day, but of course it won't be released on the 4th, maybe a couple days later, so you might want to make notes or take note, because the most recent lesson will be floating around when you see this reading, so you might want to go back to the 4th. I'm saying it now because everybody, I've told all the elements, all the other elements, and not just I've told, it's just because what comes up in the reading, so I'm just giving you fair warning. What are the important messages for earth elements for the month of July? Thank you, Spirit. What are the earth element signs need to know for the month of July? Earth elements. What do the earth elements need to know for the month of July? What are the messages for earth element for the month of July? Thank you for teaching and keeping us safe as a collective. Thank you for teaching me and keeping me safe. What are the earth? What does the earth element need to know for the month of July? Thank you, Spirit. Oh, we have anxiety. We have integrity. And we have a commitment. Holding on to integrity. That makes sense. That's why I was saying you need to listen to the 4th of July. Maybe even the 3rd of July. But wait till the end. See if you really need to. Because the most recent lesson will be hovering, as I said, at the end of this clip. What do the earth elements need to know for the month of July? 3 of Wands. So you have a choice to wait, to hold. King of Cups, King of Wands, 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Closing off a cycle. Passionate and loving, taking a new direction, deciding to either wait or to turn, start anew. There's healing, there's forgiveness from a queen, speaking the truth. Wow, earth elements, you guys are busy. True love, looking for marriage, looking for commitment. Changing your perspective. Sorry. but I will kill mosquitoes. Yeah, they're coming in. Sorry about that. I'll just close this off. What do the earth elements need to know? Thank you, Spirit. What are the important messages for earth elements? The layout is still the same as the last elemental reading. So the first line is all about you. Anywhere you have earth in your chart, you look for their earth signs. And it starts off with holding on to what you believe in, standing up, pushing back, fighting off, taking higher ground. You have a cause, a reason to fight. You know what you want. So you're starting off strong here for July. You know what you want. You want to be on your own. Or you don't, but you have that capability of standing alone. You feel like you must stand for what you believe in, and you're feeling like you're standing alone, or you are standing alone. Maybe you want to stem off on your own. If you are in a situation where you need to step away, there is an offer that will bring in a healing. You don't trust the offer. You feel like you should be alone, or you feel that you're standing alone. Second line is your significant other. If you don't have one, it's all the people that you deal with, family and friends, colleagues, people you pass in the street on a regular basis. There is a commitment for marriage, but somebody is leaving, taking their abundance, or being guided to leave. It's all instinct, even the healing. There's a new beginning, forgiveness, walking away and starting anew, asking for forgiveness. Yeah, there's a Queen of Wands here. Yeah, you do need to listen to that lesson for the 3rd and the 4th of July, because it is all about the Queen of Wands. She is here defending what she loves. Yeah, taking on a whole new direction, standing in her authority. Her determination is insane. We all know that about the Queen of Wands, but she is somebody to reckon with. She's starting anew, and she's taking it in her own direction. Her determination is to start her own thing. Like, she may want to stem off and be her own boss. She's standing alone, but standing up for herself. There is a commitment to a king. This is a King of Pentacles. So he is like the Emperor, very strong. It's all about business too. This king is money oriented, so it could be for work. It could be a position that you're holding on to for work. Or it could be that the man that you want to marry is a businessman. If you are a woman, even if you are a man, the king that you want is a businessman. There is a question of marriage. This king wants to make that offer. There's a healing involved here. Somebody's leaving. Somebody may want to leave a marriage or work for marriage, making big changes. Yeah, there's a huge change. Wheel of Fortune comes in here with satisfaction. Change is on a graphic stage. It's huge. It's life change. It's like a life-changing situation. Like you're leaving your job so you could be a wife and mother, kind of life-changing situation. Getting married and deciding you no longer want to work or need to work, or you get money coming in and with the Wheel of Fortune and you don't need to work anymore. You can just stay home and be a mom or a grandma, or you decide that you will work. You'll still work, but you won't need to go to a job anymore. There's a healing involved here. Healing of an ego. Very big healing. More likely of talking it out. So there's a commitment here that probably brings in that courage, yeah, for change, to make the offer. It's destiny. You find your bride and you find your groom. King and queen are coming together. Somebody you might be working with. What is this Eight of Cups? We're going to start taking some cards here. Three of Cups is celebration. That's 12, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's a doorway that's opening up. So you can change your life. And then there's the Hangman. Changing perspective. Bringing down the Tower. Changing directions. This is all higher arcana here. So Spirit is guiding, if not you, then the person that you want to be with. Three of Wands. That's it. You decided that you wait for your ships to come in, or you're gonna take on a whole other venture. Either way, it's something new that's coming. What else? What is this Seven of Wands? See, you're making new plans. That's it. To put down the burden, which will come within this moon. Again, this is the 4th of July, so this is a full moon I'm doing this on. So look to the moons. The devil is here to say you're ending a cycle. There's an obsession. But that's just it, where you feel like you have to do things on your own. And you will. A new beginning, a creative start with a Knight of Wands. So this is very passionate. Oh, you're going to make an offer. You make an offer for love. That's it, and it's going to heal. You're going to have all these great ideas and all the truth, and then you're going to close off a cycle. Yeah, that's it. You're going to get your king or your queen, depending on what you're aiming for. What is this Nine of Swords here, Spirit? Ah, self-love. Needing to work things out. Focus. You're focused on working out details because you need to ask, or you're thinking about asking. You're feeling not worthy. You want your happiness. You've been through a bit of juggling. That's where your integrity needs to come in. But then you have a lot of happiness here. Maybe that's it. You're bringing things back into balance with honesty. That sense of lack. It's going to be taken care of. You're putting the light on it. So your self-love is what you need. You're giving it to yourself. That's the healing that's coming in. You're giving it to yourself. How is determined by the conversation that you have, that ability to stand on your own, that willing, that determination that you have to make things different in your life, because you're tired of the same old, same old. You need a change, and you will get one. You have a new beginning coming. What is this Ten of Swords, this final betrayal here? See, you must choose. It's all about love. Taking your time. There was a... That's it. There was a disappointment. Someone got the higher ground and upper hand, whether you were fighting within yourself or with another. But somebody was manipulative, taking advantage. And now you're talking it out. You wanted to be in a relationship, but it didn't happen. Something got stopped. Maybe it was the passion, was being held back. That's it. But now you're off to smoother waters. You're following your instincts. You found someone else, or you want to meet someone else. It's a lot of self-talk here. But yeah, you wanted to take a relationship to a higher level. And you're planning on doing it with this next one, or the next one, the one that you're in, or the one that you're going to, because someone took advantage. That's why you're standing up now and not taking no for an answer, or not just not taking no. You are making sure you go where you feel you need to. You're following your dream, your instinct, which is good. Because of the scars left behind from the disappointment. It was a loving relationship, and they went the other way, cheated on you, and you found out about it, or you're finding out about it now. But either way, you're making ends. You're making the ends come, as to say, well, I prefer to be alone, and then you'll find someone else, or you may already have found someone else, because that's the theme with the fire signs, not the fire signs, but the fire element, because it could be for anybody. It's just not just earth signs, and this is the earth element. So you could be a water sign and have earth, and this is affecting you in most cases, because water signs had the similar reaction, similar reading, ending and a beginning, getting out of a relationship to get into another one. Might want to listen to that, the water element. So what's this Three of the Empress? You see that? It's the Pentacles. So legacy, truth, victory, Knave of Pentacles, an offer, following the instincts, paying out, reciprocity, and work. This is destined. See? Abundance. Abundance and healing. That's what's happening here. There's a cycle that's closing off. We know that from up here. But down here, where this is relating to people at work or people in your circle, there is an ending and truth being told. There is an offer. Maybe it's a work position that you're getting a new job, or you're beginning something new at work. Could be a relationship. You're following your instincts. There is a reciprocity. So something was unfair, now it's being made fair. Could be an increase in salary because there is work and it's destined. Could be abundance too, and because of work, where you had to do something which to fix that unfairness at work. Ten of Pentacles. It's about reputation. Maybe the reputation at work. The truth is being spoken. You're being raised. You're given a raise, or your reputation is being put into the light, and an offer is being made. So it could be a promotion. You following your instincts to take it. You're a novice, so it's a new position. Could be for some. Something you've never done before, but you will get paid. You will get work in it. You'll be able to work, and you're destined to go that way. It'll take you to a higher level, and you're celebrating it. Well, celebrating. It's at work, so yes, there's recognition there, and the commitment is there. There is commitment. What is this with Nine of Wands? We need to see here. Here we have the Hierophant. We have regrets. We have things in the past that need to be coming into fruition. Divine guidance for victory. So yes, you will, it'll come in. It'll come in. Whatever you're missing is coming in. And there is a prince. Actually, there is a king of wands here. And a king of cups. Yeah. Looking for integrity, telling the truth. Justice is being served with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So this could just be the truth coming out. This healing. It's about a relationship. A relationship where there was regret. Maybe leaving a marriage, leaving a relationship, wanting to leave a relationship, contemplating, fighting within the self, with to stay or to go, depending on the work that was done, because you have invested time into this relationship. You're wondering if it's worth staying or leaving. Well, it's a choice, but be honest, and you have a lot to say, and there's a lot to talk about. Justice is karmic. So the time that you spend in this relationship is really karmic. Go with your self-esteem. What does your heart tell you? If you want to stay, I mean, you want to stay because for the right reasons. Again, determination, leadership, protecting what you love. Wheel of Fortune is here to say that you are satisfied or will be satisfied with changes that you are making in your life, because you are taking the time out to heal and face your ego, because that is definitely something to look into. You have the courage. You want to ask for a relationship or a job, then it's your destiny to go for it. You've done the work in the past to earn the right to ask, to put yourself into this position for receiving. You'll have a brand new start. There is a wedding that will take place. There is a coupling that's going to happen. That is for sure. If there's a question about it, don't have a doubt. Maybe you're feeling that doubt now. Wow, that was quick. What is this? Community. Feeling like you belong, wanting a place, wanting to have a space. This is it. For work, you will fit right in. For a relationship, it will come. I'll still shuffle. Let's see one more card. Let's see. What is the oracle message for this reading, for the element, for the earth element reading? What is the oracle message? Thank you, Spirit. It's pretty straightforward, eh? It's work and it's romance. If you're not into the romance, you're into the work. If you're not into the work, then it is for romance. But either way, you will be successful with the two. Some of you are leaving partners, finding out that partners are changing their mind, or you're changing your mind. Somebody's changing mind about being in a relationship. Others of you are wanting to be in a relationship. Some of you want to go on your own. All right, that's it. We'll take these two and mending. And we have clean it up and the fate. This is good cards. All of them, including community. But I will take clean it up. Actually, I'll take these two because they both fell out. So, and they're both upside up. So 21, clean it up. So this is like a multitude of you. 21. If we were on the 21 now, we were at the 20. And that would have brought us to imagine. Essential meaning. So turning imagination into manifestation. Yes, you do need to listen to the 3rd and the 4th of July for the lesson of the day. Creative thought, visualization, the power of aligning imaginary and feelings, or imagery and feelings, creativity and illusion, manifestation, knowing what you want. That's where you're headed. So now we're at the 21 to clean it up. What you were manifesting is now coming into fruition, getting to the core of a situation, freedom from a burden, cleaning house, sweeping away what is no longer needed. This is where you decide that this is the end of a cycle. You no longer want to be where you are. You want to change your position. You want to change where you live. You want to change who you live with. You want to change your outlook of a relationship, whether it's for work or for personal. But you want change. Let's read on the oracle message. Ever feel so bogged down with emotional gunk that you can't think straight? Could you be surrounded by physical clutter in your home? Also, too much work, overwhelmed, time to clean house, every item out of place natters away at you, every unresolved resentment, every comparison to others that leads to a sense of lack takes up energetic space. Every unpaid bill just adds up as an unnecessary feeling of being overwhelmed. Now is the time to free yourself by energetically cleaning house. Just do it. Make room for the miracles that are lining up for you. There you go. That sense of lack is being taken away. Let's see the fates. That's 17. 16, all that glitters. So before the 17, you were at a place where you realized that a need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress something up, to disguise its true nature, trying to be something you're not, chasing after every sparkly new thing, being mercurial. So that's it, where you came to realize, I don't want this anymore, I want something else. Or that this, what I thought was gold, is not. And that's harsh reality coming in to bring you to a new start, to bring you to where you feel you fit in or don't fit in. See? All right, let's see where you would bring you to the 17 fates, because you've been through something. And the fates are saying that it's fate, it's karma. Acceptance that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. It's like knowing what you cannot change, you must accept it for what it is. And that is where progress comes in. That's where you start afresh and you say, okay, you know what, this is the way it is. Okay, fine, I'll move to suit. And let's take one look at mending. I just want to see, because I'm reading them all, but I'm not reading them all. I'm just looking at how they connect. Let's see the fates. I'll read on relationship. Other people, this is still the fates, huh? I didn't go to mending yet. For the relationship. Other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not try to make them otherwise to suit you. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be how they should be, so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. What if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them in this situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit? Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally, for each of us is on our own journey, and we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated, and you are meant to evolve into a better person or version of yourself as a result of it. So having to move on is only a part of life. It's a part of it. You spend certain time with people for certain reasons, and then you move on. Accepting that will just make it easier to break free. And this is where we look at mending. Because it will mend. You will heal in the end. Huh? That's 52. There you go. So 51 would have been where we were, and that would have been the milk and honey. Taste of prosperity, opportunities born from authenticity, nurturing abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. So maybe you did have that and it faded away for some reason. I mean, you realized that this is not what you wanted, and then you ended up with mending, forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. So something went wrong. Now you need to make up for it. You need to be nicer to the person that you're with, because you are fated to be together regardless of where you are now. You're meant to be together. And if it is that you're meant to be together until you end up saying, well, no, I don't want to be with you anymore, it was fated. Let's see the oracle message on that. Each time we are hurt and allowed to hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. I'll read it again. Each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal. The pain, the memories, the echoes of resentments and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive and release, to make peace, and to make amends to others. Set yourself free. And on that note, I say thank you for showing up. Don't worry about how things will end up. Be honest. Be forgiving. Forgive yourself first. Then you will be able to forgive the other. Allow them to be in their space. And if it is that you need to walk away, you need to accept that you need to walk away. And if it is that they are walking away, you need to accept that they need to walk away. Either way, you need to let things happen. Listen to those lessons on the 3rd and the 4th of July. I'm sure that it will put you into perspective if you haven't listened to them already. If you need to listen to them again, you may hear something differently now that you've heard this reading. I thank you for showing up, for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Until our next read, love and light.